Key number four, seeking and wanting too long for potential will make your heart sick. So this could be something that you think about when someone is waiting too long for someone to get to where they want to get to. They've decided to they've made peace with the idea that the person is not going to become what they really want them to become, and so they're just going to do it on their own. But at the same time, they're heartsick. This is really prevalent with women. Here it is. She's been pushing and pushing and pushing to try to get this man to maybe go get a job and save some money and contribute to a house or whatever. And then when she realizes he's just not going to do it, there's nothing else that she can do with the situation. She just she just abandons the idea of turning potential into something else and just does it herself. She does all the work, she does all the parenting. She would take on two or three jobs. There's right now a viral video, TikTok first and then on YouTube, where this woman was talking about her partner, and she works three jobs. She works three jobs. The partner doesn't do anything, and no, he does work something and get some money, but she has some gaps when she needs some money, and so she asked him for $20, and he wouldn't give it. She's working three jobs. He not contributing to the house at all, and she just asked him for $20 from between the gaps that you normally have right before you get your paycheck. He wouldn't do it. And so somewhere she thought to herself, okay, I need a man. I think he's a good man. I think he has potential. So let's work this out, right? Probably moved him in. They had great sex in the beginning, things like that. They fulfilled each other's needs. But the real person came out. The real person came out. And so now, if she doesn't watch it, she gonna have an early heart attack. That's not me saying that just to be mean. That's actually what's going to happen. You can't work three jobs, have a child, have a man who won't contribute and help, and then actually be in good health. You're not getting any rest. So then, when you look at it from the man's point of view or the man's experience, he's seeking and wanting too long for potential, and his heart is going to be sick. And even though he's already made peace to stay in the situation, he'll never have any rest. He'll go to sleep, put his head down, but he will not have any rest. It's not going to happen. And the woman will go along, footloose and fancy free, may even take up with an ex, and it'll stress him out, thinking that he's still stuck in this idea of who he wanted her to become, and she's not becoming that. So now his heart is sick, and it's going to have some not only a mental effect, but it's going to have a physical effect eventually. And so at that time, it's time to make a decision, but you're too tired emotionally and psychologically to make a decision about the situation. It is almost like the situation has to get so volatile and toxic that it urges you to um, put the person out, right? Um, um, Kick the person out of your house, you know, push you into a decision, and you're still not necessarily ready to make that decision. You're just feeling like you're forced to make that decision, but it will make your heart sick. The longer you stay in a situation thinking that it's going to change, and that's what we tell women, the longer you stay in a situation thinking it's going to change, it's only going to make your heart sick. And you don't know that there are certain things that a person can do that will cause you to lose your mind, to have to, well, at least affect your insanity. I would hate to walk in on my partner, on my husband having sex with somebody else. I think I would have a mental break. I think something would go on with me that it would be a while for me to recover. I've been able to recover from certain situations, sometimes barely and sometimes quickly. But the last situation that I was in 2013 to 2016, I could feel, I could feel sort of like once I got out of that situation, I could feel some aspect of my mind changing, and I had to really be conscious of it and pull myself out of the slipping aspect of it, because you can be so traumatized and hurt and brokenhearted over a situation, that it's just easy to slip in to some form of insanity, some mental break, and you just carry on life from a different uh, point of view. So waiting too long for something makes your heart sick. Do be careful about that.